We often live our lives thinking that we should control every detail, plan every step, and make sure everything goes exactly the way we imagined. But the truth is that carrying this burden on our shoulders is extremely exhausting. It creates stress, anxiety, and frustration when things don't go our way. Believing that we have complete control over our lives is an illusion. Yes, we have free will, and we should strive, work hard, and follow God's principles. But true surrender means realizing that as we take the steps, the results are in God's hands. Surrendering to God doesn't mean surrendering to life. It means trusting. It means letting go of the need to control everything, and believing that God is guiding us toward what's best for us, even if we don't understand it at the moment. When we let go of our desire to control and surrender with trust, life becomes lighter. We stop resisting, we stop struggling with circumstances, and instead we begin to embrace the divine flow of life. One of the biggest struggles people face is attachment. Attachment to a particular job, a particular relationship, or a particular dream. We tell ourselves, if I don't have this, I won't be happy. But what if what we're clinging to isn't actually what's best for us? What if God has something greater waiting for us? Surrender means letting go of attachment to outcomes and saying, I trust that whatever happens is for my greatest good. It's a transition from fear and doubt to peace and assurance in God's wisdom. Think about the moments when things didn't go the way you planned. Maybe you lost a job, a relationship ended, or an opportunity passed you by. In the moment, you felt sad and frustrated, but later, you realized that those obstacles led you to something better, something you wouldn't have chosen on your own. That's the power of surrender. When you let go of control and trust God, you open yourself up to possibilities you never imagined. Many of us carry unnecessary stress because we think we have to know everything and solve every problem. But what if we didn't have to? What if we were just required to do our best, follow our morals and values, and leave the rest to God? Imagine the peace that comes when you realize you don't have to force anything. Imagine the relief you feel when you don't have to worry about every detail of the future. This is the beauty of surrender, being at peace, calm, and trusting that God is working everything out in His wisdom and for your good. If you find yourself drowning in worry, clinging to control, take a deep breath and let God handle it. Remind yourself, I am doing my best, and I trust God to guide me to what is best for me. Every door that closes, every unexpected change, every delay may be a sign that something better is waiting for you. Your role is not to force the way, but to walk in it with confidence. When you surrender, you will no longer be swimming against the current, but will flow with the divine plan that was written for you with wisdom and mercy. Leave it to God, trust, and see how life becomes more beautiful when God's hand leads you. That is, surrendering your life, your decisions, and your destiny to God with trust and confidence. It is not just about performing acts of worship, but about living in a spirit of surrender, believing that everything that happens to you is part of a divine plan greater than you can imagine, and that you do not need to control everything because God is the planner and protector. Have you ever thought about this?